first I'd like to talk about what is on this camera, such as functions and buttons and all of that. So, on the top we've got the zoom toggle, which you're probably familiar with if you've ever used a point and shoot camera. We've got the shutter, and we have the playback button as well as the flash. Now with the flash, since it's there, you won't be able to use a mic or flash from Sony or any other company because it won't fit on there because they don't have any spot to put in a additional microphone or flash. We also have the dedicated video button right here, so you can click that and it'll automatically start recording video. On this side, there really isn't anything. On this other side though, we have the area where you can put your memory card in. It's got a HDMI out, so you can watch your videos on your TV or projector. You've got your charging cable, which is kind of a strange way to charge your camera because I find they don't have any light telling you if it's charging, so if you plug it in, it doesn't happen to be charging, it doesn't let you know about that, which I find to be kind of an aggravation sometimes. On the front of the camera, we've got the lens. It's a 16 to 50 millimeter power zoom lens from Sony. There's a zoom toggle on the side of it, and there's also the zoom wheel, which you can use also as a focusing ring. So on the side we've got the button to release the lens, so you can change lenses. On the bottom, it's pretty basic. We've got the battery compartment as well as the tripod mount. Now, something about the tripod mount, on previous NEX cameras, they put the memory card slot next to the tripod, so what you would have to do if you wanted to take your change memory cards, you'd have to actually take off the tripod. They've changed that though, like I said before, they put it on the side, which I really like, and I find that to be very helpful when I've got it connected to a tripod and I want to change memory cards. Alright, so now let me talk about a little bit compared to other cameras. Now this camera may not have as good image quality as a higher end DSLR, but it definitely makes up for that in its size. If you're a traveler, I definitely recommend this. Now this lens definitely gets the job done, but if you do a lot of long-range photography or nature photographs, I recommend you step it up to a telephoto because the 16 to 50 millimeter lens can get in your way if you do a lot of long-range shooting. So I'd like to talk a little bit about the menus. So on the menu, you open it up using this button. The function of this button does change depending on what menu you're in. So if you've opened this up, you can cancel it using that button as well. In the menu, you'll notice that we have a few different options: shoot mode, camera, image size, brightness and color, playback, and setup. Shooting mode is basically all your shooting modes just stuck into the menu. On some of the previous NEX cameras, they had it a physical dial, but on this one they've eliminated that and just left it all in the menu. So that can be good and bad. It takes a little bit away from the actual camera. So next we have the camera settings. So we have autofocus, manual focus, and a few other settings. We have, if you scroll down, we have face registration, shooting tip list, LCD display, and a few others. So that's kind of stuff that if you have a problem with your camera, you can look through and change around and change to your liking. Next we have image size. Image size, all it really is lets you change a few different things, such as your record settings, your video quality, and the megapixels of your pictures. So next we have brightness and color. which is actually where they let you change your they let you change different shooting modes. So you have, for instance, different colors, and anyway, it just lets you change it to your liking. So you can change the exposure, white balance, metering, and then they have different, I don't know if you can see that, but they have different filters you can put on it. They have playback and setup. So setup, it's just a few more settings that really aren't that interesting in a review, but I guess I can go over them anyway. We have grid line. You can set the grid lines, as well as auto review. You can choose how long it takes for the video to be shown on your screen after you take the photo or video. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for the menu part of it. So I'll come back and talk a little bit more about the photo quality of this camera.
It takes around 16 megapixel photos and weighs in at 14 ounces. I found that it lets in a whole lot of light, which makes it a great camera for low light performance, giving you crisp, clear images in even the darkest situations, as long as you have a tripod or something that can keep it steady while shooting that photo. That clears it up pretty much for this video. I hope you really like this video. Please smash that like button, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.